I still think that the third, when we get to Curse of Monkey Island, that's definitely my favorite version of the song. Okay, Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge.
Well, well, well. Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
The animation seems like it's better than even the first one.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Guybrush's hair has been tamed a little bit. Okay, I got lots of stuff. A for audio commentary. Why would I... What the hell is that? Why do I want that? Ooh, okay, interface has changed a bit.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop. I think I'm pretty well prepared financially for now. I should be set for the whole trip with this. This should be plenty of money to charter a ship. Look at all this. I've got enough to buy my own ship in 5 different currencies. I'll be traveling first class on this treasure hunt. Sure took a long time to save all this.
Okay, real quick. Is it controls? Okay. A, trigger comment. I don't know what that's about. Why would I do that? Okay, unfortunately it doesn't seem to be... Oh, there's a dial now. Okay. I think I'd prefer the keys myself, but there doesn't seem to be an F10 setting. There's classic mode dialogue. I don't think I can swap between the pixel art.
Welcome to Woodtick. Welcome to Woodtick. Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
I see. I'm not so sure I'm a fan of this interface.
I think I broke the sign.
Okay, but now I have a shovel.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is that Mr. Krabs?
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
I thought you were just really excited there, Pocket Ninja.
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Johnny Test. What else has he done? That sounds... Ratchet. Okay. Hammer.
It says Woody.
That's me.
Can't wait. Take it.
Get your hands away from there. It's not a toy. Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
The woodcutter? Or the woodworker? Is Phil Lamar?
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Okay. That's cool. Boy, voice actors get around, don't they?
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
Okay. The interface is growing on me.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
He does Samurai Jack too?
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill.
Alright, in we go.
What is he using to clean those glasses? Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo Legrand. You there? Uh-oh. Give me my usual and put it in a real glass.
What about plankton?
Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
Who does the voice
That's
of
all
plankton?
I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait. What am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Okay.
Largo's been here.
Yeah. We'll actually have to come back for that.
Hey, hired help only.
Right. Well. Okay. Yeah, I can tell they've already. I mean, the animation, the updated interface, all that. They've already done a better job than with the first one. Unfortunately,
Hello.
I think they tried to be really faithful with the first one, and then in the second one they were like, we could make this a little bit better.
It's too small. Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Wow. Well, you know, I suppose if you have a marketable voice, you're going to be put in a lot of things.
Well, well, aren't we jumpy?
You would be too if you were me. I've been researching Big Whoop for years. There are a lot of people who'd like to get their hands on my files.
I really should try and get into voice acting. Well, not voice acting. I can't do the voice acting part. I could read some stuff.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Well, the judge, it's very hard to do that voice without having to sound exasperated, just because my voice doesn't pitch very well. So the only way I can do it is just to really push. But I have to constrict my chest, and then I have to really push the voice out.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
I don't even remember where we are now in this. Juror number 4? Which juror number 4? I don't think I have seen it, no. I also don't know what you're talking about with the Peppa Pig World meme. Oh, the one with the jowls? The one where it sounds like I'm trying to swallow my tongue all the time? The one that I don't even know, like he's got 3 different voices going on. Okay.
I have some questions about Scab Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Is the judge's voice the Boris Johnson voice? I don't offhand know what he sounds like.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood. Shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Anytime.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners, you know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Boris Johnson loses place in speech, goes into an anecdote about Peppa Pig World. Okay, I'll have to watch that a little bit later.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, no, be my guest.
All right.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Can I take it? I can take it. I've got some blank paper.
It's blank.
Okay. Well, poor Wally here. I hate to do this, but
Nice map.
he keeps
Yeah.
putting his monocle down. And I wants it, because I'm a pirate. Oh, damn it. You gotta be quick.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without my monocle. Where is that thing?
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, no, be my guest. If you see my monocle, let me know.
Okay.
I swear I put it right here.
Poor Wally. He shows up in the second game, too. Hey! Those pirates look somewhat familiar with their little rat friend.
They're sleeping peacefully.
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
70,000, Jesus. Yeah.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
That's incredible, Untin Fox. You don't hear about stuff like that over here. Yeah.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
Did you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like... orcaphobia.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Yeah, a bucket.
It's just a bucket.
We'll take a bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well,
No.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. No, we don't clean leather. Not responsible for stains left on clothing. What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes the cleanest they can be.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Ketchup? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny.
I lost it while being keel hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind. Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
What was that? Mad Marty. Okay. Okay. Well, we're just going around collecting clues. I almost...
Okay, here is the big premiere of iMuse. Right?
Yes.
This is the biggest, and I think the biggest ever, most complicated piece of iMuse music that was ever made.
We have like 2 full-time programmers who are doing nothing but programming.
Okay. Why? I mean, you'd think that the audio commentary thing would be a toggle that I could turn on if I actually wanted to see it, instead of constantly giving me an annoying reminder, hey, you can press this and listen to these guys. Like, why? No, I want to play the game. Stop it.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Excuse me, I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one, and it's full.
Busy guy. I don't think I'd get away with that.
Be with you in a second.
Nice.
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that.
Okay. Pull a rope.
And it's securely fastened.
Okay. Gonna have to have something to cut that. I think that's it for in here. Because that's the map guy. Okay. Well, I got a piece of 8 now.
Yeah?
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Alright, so now we got the peg leg.
Nice.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Okay, I think we can do this again as many times as we need to get it some money.
Thanks. Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Yeah. I think we can also take this peg leg too.
That wouldn't be wise.
But I think what we use that 1 piece of 8 for is to use it to get more. All right. I guess we go back to the beach. Hey, a stick. I'll pick up the stick. Go look at the shack. Steamin' weenies.
Looks closed. Rapscallion's Steamin' Weenie Hut. Place order here. This door appears to be locked. Looks closed. Steamin' Weenies, 20 feet.
Come back and talk to these guys.
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He used to be LeChuck's right-hand man. You don't want to get Largo on your bad side.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh no, not this story again.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island, and there you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes. Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Do you guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you listen to me, Gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people aren't too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to rot.
That was beautiful.
It's about how well I sing.
Do you guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
All right.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Oh, damn it. Okay. I don't really know Ailstorm, I just know their version of the Do What You Want 'Cause a Pirate is Free song. Alright. Other side of the island, which would probably be here. Sure, we'll go here. Here we are.
It says, and I quote, Captain Dread's ship charters. 20 pieces of 8. Inquire within.
To the houseboat. So I wonder if Phil Lamar did the other voice, if he's going to do this voice here.
Are you Captain Dread?
Yeah, man, I'm Captain Dread.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Sounds like...
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it? No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace. Besides, Largo has an embargo on the island.
Natty dreads.
Thanks, man.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man, but my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. and I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, Mon. Come again.
Yep. The navigator from the previous game. So it does sound like, yeah, that was him. Doing a slightly less intense Hermes, but nonetheless.
Warning! Quarantine tomb. Inhabitants died of green tongue fever. Stands casual crosses for graves that don't need to dress up. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan.
Yep. Stan got into the funeral business.
The Ricketts. No trespassing. Stan's Cozy Crypts. A place to spend eternity, not a fortune.
Can we open it?
It's locked shut with a big rusty lock. The Quagmires. No trespassing. The Grouts. No trespassing.
Tombstones.
Here lie the Gordo brothers. Too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them. These spots reserved for our privileged future customers.
It's not that Quagmire. Although, who knows?
Grave of the unknown pirate. The grave of the unknown cabin boy. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred. There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. No man commanded Jean-Louise, not on land and not on water. John did whatever he did please, until he kissed the gunner's daughter. Here lies daredevil Jim McDowell. Hand of steel, leg of wood. Jim took every risk he could. A life of action, that was Jim's. Too bad he ran out of limbs.
Music. Grave, look, there we go.
Nice.
Okay. Well, we gotta come back here, but we haven't been told about coming back here yet. The only place we have to go is the swamp.
International House of Mojo.
Use the coffin. And then we get to meet another recurring character.
Display model. It appears to be yo-yo string.
I might need that.
I'll just take a little.
Take the skull.
It appears to be bolted to the table. Cat dewormer. They're unlabeled. Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
Guybrush Threepwood. It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful, ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe.
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now go.
I was writing it down anyway. So, let us look.
Great recipes from the International House of Mojo. Page 139. Aunt Helen's special voodoo doll mix. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Okay. So, the clothing, we gotta go back and get his clothing from the dry cleaner. We were just at the cemetery, so we can go back there. The fluid, he already spat on the doorway back in the bar, though I have to have something that I can pick it up with. I do not know how to get the hair from his head, though. This game is quite long, because I think there's actually 4 different islands, or maybe that's Monkey Island 4, I don't remember. But we end up going around a lot of islands. It's not just the one this time. Okay, so this tombstone here of his relative.
Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred.
So we use the shovel with the grave.
This is creepy feeling.
I'd swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Nice.
Okay. Right, so we gotta get into his room to get the hair from the wig, I believe. Which is going to require us somehow getting rid of that alligator. I also need to pick up cheese somehow, because I need to trap the rat. Maybe I use the rat to eat through the cord? Yeah, let's go back to wood tick. All the pieces are here, we just gotta figure out how to do it. Something from the dead, something from the fluid, okay. Let's back down in here. So to pick that up, I use the paper.
Yuck. That's sick. Yep, it's Largo's.
Okay.
I think it's yo-yo string. I think I'm too clumsy to hold the stick and tie a knot at the same time.
Right, okay. We use the stick and string on the box. Now wait a minute here, there's... here we go.
There's no glass in the window.
Get into the kitchen this way.
It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy.
I'll pick up the knife.
He looks really into his cooking. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Okay.
Ugh, it's all cans of fruit cocktail. I hate fruit cocktail. The fire's out.
So we can open it.
No cook.
No, we don't need coal. I guess we don't need coal.
The barkeep might see me.
Okay. Well, we got a knife, so now we let loose the alligator. I still don't know what we need the monocle for. I kind of feel bad for taking it from Wally. Use the knife with the rope.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Right. Then we can look in his bowl here.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites.
Shake the cheese squiggles. And now... can go into the room.
I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art. They look pretty old.
Can I pick some? Ah, shit.
Who let you into my room?
I, thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the f out of here.